The sound test room.
Hello and welcome to the Sound Test Room. My name is Jakob and I'm your host. You're about to watch a live performance with commentary. So what I've got going on here, I am currently working on a patch because I'm doing a 100% complete guide for TC-11. I love this synthesizer and it can be a bit hard to grasp how it works and how to get it to work and how to make the graphics display and use the controllers and stuff like that. So that's why I'm making this patch. In my last episode I'd made some live drumming with Figure. I'm not going to use Figure this time, but in that video, this one, I actually built a cover song of an old track. It's the stage 1 song for a game called Arabian Nights for Amiga 500. I used to play it a lot. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to play a track that I've pre-recorded inside BeepStreet Impaktor. Another great drum machine that I love, completely love it so much. Oh my god, I love this one. So I'm going to play this one and then I'm going to go back to the TC-11 synthesizer and play that. It's a very simple patch and I haven't done a lot with it. I've got 3 oscillators going on. So if we go into oscillator A, double tap, always in TC-11, you can see that I'm controlling the notes with the X position, and that's this position right here, like that. And I've set the notes to be played right here, and it's the same scale as the Arabian Nights song. And I've also set this scale, well, how many, the range of the notes that can be played from 72C, 84C. So I have a limited range of which notes are, how many notes will be played when I move my fingers up and down. And I've done the same thing with the other 2 oscillators, but they're actually the ones that they make up the drone sound in the background. So when I move my finger up and down, you can actually hear the melody. And if I go into the synthesizer again and turn off that oscillator, you can hear these 2 are making up the drone sound. They're all being connected to the amp and the pan, and a bit of panning is actually going on here. I'm controlling the pan with an LFO, so I get some movement in the stereo spread field. And then it's all going out into a reverb and then to the output. So what I have in the forms of modules, it's an envelope, an LFO, and a sequencer. And the sequencer is making the tone jump in the melody oscillator. If I play this one for you. You can hear that it's jumping like that. That's actually been done with the, let me just move this playable area out of the way. It's been done with the sequencer here. So double tap on that. You can see this here. So get out the playable area. That's how I'm doing it. So I'm sending that signal up to the first oscillator right here. And so I'm using, for the note position, I'm using the X position to play the notes, but I'm also adding an alternate frequency with a touch controller. There's a difference between touch and group. Go watch my guide and you'll understand how that works. And I'm making sure that the sequencer sends out a note to the alternate frequency on this oscillator to make it jump like that. So that's how I get that really great sound. So that's basically how I did it. As usual, Doug Woods, Colin Sweeney and me, Jakob haQ at thesoundtestroom.com wishes you a very productive week, and I'm gonna keep on playing with TC-11 and Impaktor.